What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodshed, and today we're doing a chest open. That's right, guys. We're here in the middle of our Clash Rush event, and I decided, you know what I've always loved? I've loved seeing sports games packs or card openings where people get to do big pack openings, and you get to just see the random stuff. And I thought, you know what? I have so many Clash accounts. The clan is just absolutely murdering this event. Let's do some chest openings together. Let's just do a whole bunch of them on all my different accounts. We have so many of them, so we'll see the total number of chests we get to open. But I wanted to open them here with you guys, see if we got anything cool. We are currently on my main account, which has all the equipment unlocked. So what we're looking for here is magic items is really what we want, or skins. Some skins could be okay. Anything not builder base or clan capital related would be hugely preferred. But any kind of like magic items, books, runes would be nice. Anything like that is what we're really sitting here looking for. And I don't know, I really don't know that we're going to get much of anything out of this. I know the drop rates on the nice chest are incredibly low. By the way, this is the first day of the Clash Rush event, and Woodshed Main has already finished it, which is absolutely insane. Shout out Mr. Weathers, who was very upset that he has all his heroes down, and when this kind of event comes around, told me earlier he wasn't going to grind it, and he already has 190 of those ingots put into the thing, so getting a lot of loot out of these, man. I'm getting some rares and some commons, some glowy ore. I'm never upset about ore. We love some starry ore, by the way. Starry ore is the only hang up right now when upgrading the new equipment, the frosted flake. I keep calling it the frosted flake. I know it's not that. I know it's an actual frost flake is what they're calling it, but I like calling it frosted flakes. You guys can crucify me for that if you wanted to. Maybe it's just a big guy thing. Who knows? Man, a bunch of comments. I'd like a little bit of streamer privilege here, game. Come on, give me a little something. Clan Castle Cake is nice. Fireball, do 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 do. I just made that video, and so that's what lived rent free in my brain. Let's switch to a different account so we can do some more of these. All right, we got more chests to open. Now we're down to Super 2. Then we'll go Super Beam, Super 3, Super 4, Super Mom. Right, we'll go to all the different accounts today and really see if we get anything good out of here, right? We got one epic out of 20, 25 chests by the end of this one. 2. Book of Fighting W. That's actually a fantastic draw, because I really needed to level up my meteor golems, which I think those are being worked on currently. Where's my laboratory at? Oh my god. You guys would think I'd be better at this, huh? Meteor Golem's only got 3 days on it, though, at that point. That feels like such a waste. So we'll just keep going. The Book of Fighting was fantastic, though. Unless it's if it's one of those that comes down on the time frame where I can only use it for 24 hours, I'll use it on the Meteor Golems. But if it's one that goes into my inventory, I will, I'll save it. Because if it can only save me 3 days, it can only save me 3 days. Starry Ore, that's also really nice. We're on my second account here, and I actually don't even have the Frosted Flake unlocked yet. But I will gladly take some Starry Ore, because I don't think I have max Fireball here either. Probably somewhere in the low 20s. So I'd be more than happy to be able to upgrade that or upgrade the Snake Bracelet a little bit more. I'm getting really into the Fireball stuff all of a sudden, so that'll be a nice addition. Some more Starry Ore. I would have rather gotten the Starry on my main account. I won't lie to you guys, but I am not upset about getting it here, because the Frosted Flakes are actually like level 20 on my main account. But of course, still, like I said, don't have it here. Legendary. Let's go. Let's go. That doesn't feel like that should be a legendary, but that is one of the things I said that we wanted to look for, right? That is one of them. Okay, cool. And that stuff does go into my inventory. No, I don't need to look at that. That stuff does go into my inventory. So that's fantastic. All right, so let's go. Let's go to Super Beam now. Let's go to the Woodshed too. Let's go do those. All right, so we're back. We're here on Super Beam, and we're back doing more of the chest opening. Sorry, this is actually the next day I'm recording this. Same shirt. Don't worry, for continuity's sake. A day between this because it took Woodshed 2 an extra day in order to actually get all the chest rewards, but we just got them, so we're here to finish off the mass chest opening. Now, Super Beam, I believe, also has, excuse me, essentially all the equipment unlocked. So what we're really going to be looking for here is, again, runes, books. If we're lucky, a hammer would be pretty dope. I'd be fine with any of those things. Clan Castle Cake is not exactly what we're looking for. And I think at the end, if God willing and I remember, I'll talk about how many chests we opened and how many we got of legendaries and epics. I think we've only had 2 epics and one legendary thus far. And we've opened up, we're going on 50 chests now. So the percents, at least for my sample size, are not going to be the greatest in the world. But, Builder Bite, I'm not upset about that, even though it's a small boost, right? We take it, we take it, we take it. I'd really like it if at least I could get an epic on each one of these accounts. Realistically, out of 20, I don't think, you know, a 5% chance at an epic is too much to ask. Hero potions, you always need more of those. That's not very epic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. L epic, 100%. You guys can fight me or flame me if you want. I know some of you guys really like keeping obstacles. I never do. So I think a shovel is just 50 gems. I think that was not worth it. Glorio is pretty cool. Not a whole lot there. So let's go to Super 3. All right. So on Super 3, in the same clan, right? This is the Town Hall 17. Now Super 3 actually is missing some equipment. I don't think he has Fireball. I don't think he has Action Figure. And same thing, runes, Starry Ore, anything like that would be fantastic. And while I was switching accounts, I did. Starry Ore is fantastic. I think they should make that a little more common. While I was switching accounts, though, actually one of my clan members, shout out Xavier, he actually got himself a legendary chest. Y'all know what he got? A builder base skin. That is the least legendary thing I think you can possibly pull. Maybe right up there with the shovel obstacles I pulled just a few minutes ago. Except at least that was epic, so like tampered expectations. You know, and I haven't said this right. I don't collect a lot of skins, so there are very particular skins I'd be okay seeing. Skins really aren't my thing, though. I won't lie to you guys. Oh. Let's go. We'll use that bitch right now. That's awesome. I think that's actually gonna work out perfectly because I think Super 3 is almost max heroes for a Town Hall 17. I think my Minion Prince has 2 more levels, and I have a Hammer of Heroes on cooldown for Tuesday. More Starry. Yo, that's not that epic, but it's 150 glowing ore. I'm not super offended by that. Hammer of Heroes, pretty fucking epic though. Pretty legendary. Let us do that. Yes, he's only got 1 more level, and I actually don't have to grind it away now because of 2 days, 12 hours. No, 2 days, 12 hours. I'll have another one. Yeah, would rather have the million gold than the builder base skin. Feels bad for Xavier. I love you, buddy. Let's go to Super Beam 2. Alright, so we're on Super Beam 2, which is basically a high-end Town Hall 16. He actually also isn't missing much equipment. For those of you who don't know, Super Beam and Super Beam 2 were accounts gifted to me by a friend before he quit playing the game for good. And I essentially don't ever really use them unless I'm just farm warring with some friends on the mini clans. But the guy who was doing it, and this is probably why he quit the game, he got incredibly burnt out because he played like 7 or 8 accounts so infrequently. Like every one of them had to be 100% maxed. He even the builder bases were maxed. I mean, his builder base on this account is closer to max than my main account's builder base is. Like, that's how OCD or how nuts this guy was. So shout out Beam, absolutely love him. But I was not surprised to hear that he had burnt out with how he played this game. But I do enjoy playing on his account every once in a while. So shout out to him. I miss you, Beam, if you're seeing this. I know you're not, but I do miss him. But because of that, Book of Fighting's pretty nice. I won't lie. That could be better, right? There are better books to have. But this account's not far from being back-to-back. That's pretty legendary. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. This is like crack, y'all. I'm addicted. This is just like crate openings in CS. This is just like drops used to be in Rocket League. Okay, let's go. We go Super 4 now. Alright, so Super 4 is in a similar position as Super 3. He's definitely missing some equipment. So any kind of equipment that's not like a Lava Hound Puppet or the Heroic Torch is really what we're looking for. But like I said, this is addicting, man. And this is probably why they don't put this in the game all the time, right? Like, this isn't something you could buy. Epic. That's not epic. So I'm glad that it's not like the Overwatch crates or the CS crates or anything like that, right? I love doing this though. This is as much dopamine as I had expected from these. To be totally honest, it's just doing it over and over and over again. Believe it or not, I'm actually enjoying. I'm very much enjoying this. But yeah, I don't know what Super 4 is really missing. So I'm kind of just going for any equipment, realistically, at this point. It's not for the Warden. Anything else, I'll kind of take. Even the more mediocre ones, like the Dark Crown or the Meteor Torch. I don't know if they're in any of these chests or not. But I'd take anything like that. I would take... yeah. Excuse me. I would take anything, though. Runes especially, because Super 4 is where you really start to see the drop-off and how much... patience I have when it comes to looting and farming. I don't Super 4 doesn't get the attention that he deserves. Being an almost max 16 minus walls and the heroes, and heroes are not far behind at this point either. And that was it. So now we're gonna go to the Mrs. account. We're gonna go to Super Mom. So we're on the Mrs. account. We're on Allie's account. Epic chest first try. Holy shit. Builder potions. Oh, man. So, Allie doesn't play a whole lot anymore, so I play on her account most of the time, although every once in a while she will get on and complain that I've spent her gems, but that's okay. But yeah, she actually... 2 epics? Fucking... 3 epics? It crashed. That's unfortunate. Oh, Supercell. So whoever's doing this, it still gets to be an epic, which is nice at least. I didn't get robbed of an epic. 29 Starry Ore. That couldn't be on like my main account, y'all. Was I not already in that second set of chests? Man, I would love 29 Starry Ore on my main account to keep trying to upgrade the Frosted Flake. But that's okay, though. Warring nonstop. We're winning wars, doing fantastic fireballs, which is probably something we're looking for on her account. On the rest of these accounts, we're really looking for some kind of hero equipment, because these accounts have definitely missed out. Allie didn't start when all the equipment was around. I don't think she missed out on a ton of it. But how much was she playing to get all the equipment is a different question. And of course, again, this being much further down the list on town halls, I prioritize them basically how they're numbered. So Super Main, which is just Superman, Super 2, 3, 4, and Super Beam is somewhere in between Super 3 and Super 2. And then the rest of them, they just don't get the 4 epics on Allie's account. Holy shit. That Shiny Ore doesn't feel very epic, but that was kind of cool, though. Study Soup. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. I've seen so many people. Oh, we'll be back. Now we're on Super 5. So let's keep it going. But just looking for some kind of equipment, something fun. Here I've seen so many. Man, look at all these epics we're getting all of a sudden. Lorior's not bad for an account I don't really war with, so I'm not particularly offended about that. I'm offended about getting 2 Mighty Morsels though. I'd rather not get those back to back, but that's okay. And let me know. This is a fantastic time to ask too, by the way. Let me know down in the comments, what's the best thing you've gotten out of these chests? In the Clan Rush event, or just period. What's the best thing? Where I'm actually seeing a lot of clanmates and people in the alliance that we do. I'm seeing, I think I saw the Dark Crown from Cougar twice on 2 different accounts. He's gotten the Dark Crown twice, which he was very pumped about. Because anything you don't already have like that you would normally pay for is huge. Listen to me, you little... That's not epic. That's not epic. That can't be allowed to be an epic. That can't. Clan house decorations have to be below common. They have to be... I don't know. And I like Clan Capital. I just don't care for the customization like that, right? I just don't. Because I'm also never going and looking at my own clan house. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Now let's go to... I don't know how many accounts are left. Let's just go. So right now, this is actually Super Tutor, which is the free-to-play Let's Play series that we did for a while, which has very recently... Book of Building, fantastic. Which has very recently been retired, essentially, as the series goes. For those of you who don't notice, I put out a poll on YouTube and took a vote. Most people said I should just retire the series. Wasn't getting a whole lot of views, so we stopped it. But I kept the account. And this will be a fantastic time if you guys are a free-to-play player. Make sure you take advantage of the Clan Rush event. 2 epics? And I've seen worse. It's decoration I don't really care about, but again, what was the free-to-play account, and I still haven't spent any money on this account, obviously. Anything you get is just a bonus, right? That's kind of how I feel about it. If you ask me. I wonder, too, if I should change the name of this account and make it Super 7, or if I should just leave it as Super Tutor for the fond memories, right? Or maybe something else. If you guys have a good name for Super Tutor that I should change it to, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. It was an account we created and played together. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas on if it should be retired. Well, it is retired. What the name should be now. I'd love to hear that. So let me know in the comments below. And I think I have one more account after this. I think I have Super Rushed. And then I think that's the size of it. Yes. So let's go Super Rushed. And then we're done. Alright. Our last 20 chests on Super Rush. Now, Super Rush could go for the same thing. Could go on equipment on just about anybody. Anybody but the Royal Champ. He could use, realistically, Clan House Roof. Man, why do you hate me? He could go for equipment on essentially anybody besides the Royal Champion. And the only thing I think he has is the Spiky Ball. He might have the Meteor Staff, because I was really high on that at the time. So I thought it was going to be super meta when I first peaked it. Yeah, what a surprise. I was wrong. It happens. But I'm not even getting legendaries. I'm pretty sure you have to get a legendary in order to get equipment, and I'm not getting that. And I mean, I'm pulling so much. I'm getting a lot of epics, which is pretty cool. 27 Star Ore is nothing. Like, again, I was hoping for an equipment. I'm not going to be mad about a hammer a building in any world. Not a one. Uh, I'll actually get to use it in the next episode, which is pretty dope. I'll get to start recording that right after this, so that's even better. For those of you who are big fans, stay tuned. You'll get to see random hammer upgrade. Let's do this. Let's just keep doing these last little bit. Just hammer through the last of them. And again, don't forget to tell me, what was the best thing you guys got out of these chests? As you guys can see, my luck has not been anything spectacular, but I've gotten some pretty decent stuff out of here. And that is the size of it. And just to prove we are who we say we are, game crashes again. Let's go ahead. Boop, 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 boop. Load it back up so I can record something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys got in your chest in the comments below. Good, bad, indifferent, everything. And I'll catch you guys next week. Have a fantastic night, everybody.